I'm Deidre. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to continue on with our journey through Enhypen in their mini album, Carnival, Border Carnival. I don't know why I can never say all of those together without like pausing or stopping and remembering that there's more to that title than there's just Border or Carnival. Anyway. So we're finishing up the album today. We're going to watch the lyric videos for Not For Sale and for Mixed Up. I'm excited. I remember liking both of these in the preview. Though I want to say that, was it the Not For Sale was kind of like their, if you're comparing Border Day 1 and Border Carnival, this is the 10-month song, right? And then Mixed Up is their flicker, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so I'm excited to listen to these. And so we're just going to do lyric videos. Obviously, there are some dance performance videos that I might, once I'm done with all their mini albums and I've caught up with everything and I've reacted to the full albums, because I still have their next album after this, which is a mini album, but they kind of like re-released it with the last like week or two and added 3 more songs to make it a full-length album and dropped another MV. So, so obviously I think the next several videos that I have are all going to be dedicated to those, to that album, or those two combined, right? So I'll do the videos that were released first and then go back to the intro outro if there are some on these. I think there is, and then do the other individual songs in groups of 2 or 3 depending on how many there are. I think if it's like any of the other ones, there's at least two songs plus 2 songs, so that's going to be 2 videos there. So 3 music videos and the intro and outro. So that's 7 videos that I do for you guys, not including the concept ones. And then I hadn't decided as of filming this right now if I was going to do the concept videos, the up and downs for the Carnival, Border Carnival. I did the hype version one when I, to start off with. I don't know if I'm going to go back and do the up and downs. Or I might just wait and do those after I'm done with the next album, because I kind of want to just get on with it because I'm excited. This is my problem, is that I really want to react to the video that they just released last week, because obviously I don't want to be late to the party. And I've been ducking and weaving all over YouTube so I don't get myself spoiled. So I kind of want to get there and do it. But then again, once I'm there and I'm done, I'm done. And I have to wait until their next comeback. It's a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. That you get what you want, and then it's kind of like once it's here, it's disappointing because you're not going to have any more content for a while. So yeah. Obviously, so that's what I was thinking. I got myself on a little tangent. So this is what I was thinking, is that maybe once I'm done reacting to the albums and the music videos, I'll go back and do dance performances of the ones that didn't have videos. And then I'll also do relays. So that's what I'm thinking. That way I can extend this a little bit more. And I still haven't decided what the next group I'm going to replace Enhypen with. Anyway, so without further ado, let's just get into Not For Sale, because I'm looking forward to all of this and I need to get done for the day. Anyway, all right, here we go. Not For Sale. This is very much, okay, I was thinking this was going to be the answer, that 10 months. And I still think it is, but it's a little bit slower pace, more of a, not quite a ballad. Right? But I love the lyrics. I love how, you know, it's talking about how, you know, love and not for sale and, you know, bringing everything together. Great. Right now, I'm more concentrating on the voices, like trying to decipher whose voices are whose. You know, once I get used to a group, I can kind of pinpoint who's singing and who's not, whose voice it is. And I have to say that there are a few of these vocals that literally like jump out to me, and I know exactly who they are right away off the bat. And that's Sunu, or no, okay, Sunu, yes, but mostly Jungwon, right? He has this very unique sounding voice, and there's no way I can describe it, but I love his voice. And then in Sunghoon, he has this like falsetto that is just gorgeous. And Jay has a very unique voice to me. Is it just me? I mean, obviously he sung gorgeous. They all have gorgeous voices, but I don't know what it is about Jungwon and Jay especially. But yeah. Yeah, and he sings falsetto too. My heart is all weird. Sunu's. I think my thing with Sunu's voice is that it doesn't match him. Like, it sounds more mature, like more masculine, right? Because I think Sunu, and I think of his smiley, bright, bubbly personality, but he's got this like really deep, soulful, mature voice that comes out of him when he sings. That's, yeah. The juxtaposition, big words, Deidre, don't use them. You can write them, you can use them in written sentences, but you cannot pronounce them, so just stop it. All right, here we go. I like that line, you taught me answers that can't be calculated, basically. can't remember. Is that the end of the song? Or is this the end of the video? And they added their own thing. I'm assuming they added their own thing. Alright. Alright. Because that totally changed the whole dynamic of the song if that was part of the song. Alright. Let's do Mixed Up. Alright. I had already started it. Them in their princely outfits. I become the topic of a provocative gossip I don't understand. And if you're looking at the screen right now, Sunu, this whole album, every video that he's in, he became a completely different person. I mean, they all look like they grew up, but dude, damn. Like, he is not the sunny little smiley boy he was in the first, during Island, and in the first album. Like, he became the Mr. Don't fuck with me, especially in the Drunk Dazed, right? Like, he looked like he was about to kill somebody, and yeah. And this picture right here, he's staring at my soul. Yeah. Okay. The lyrics to this. So here I am talking about this whole like album. Like, I felt like they were sexualizing Nicki a little bit too much considering how young he is. And this whole, I mean, obviously all the other guys are pretty young too. He song is 20, if that, right? And maybe 21 by Korean standards, right? Because he was 20 back in last year. So he's probably 21 at this point, maybe close to 22. But, but he was the oldest. So you got all these other guys, right? That were like 17, 18, and 19 years old. And, you know, obviously I was a high schooler. Okay. This year is my 25th high school reunion. Guys, dude, whatever. I'm old. But obviously back then, I just think about like the guys that I dated and the guys that I had crushes on, or the ones that I thought were hot as shit. And they were my age. I was young for my group of people, you know. I was 17 when I graduated from high school. I didn't turn 18 until like the month after I graduated, right? So, considering that most of the people that I graduated with were already 19, you know, 18 going on 19 at that point when we graduated. So obviously when you're that age, it's completely different. So I can kind of put myself in their place at this point, you know, listening to people saying, you know, my DMs are hot and there's thirst guys, girls thirsting over me, towards me, whatever. Whew. But then again, like the adult in me at this point is like, you're too young. You're too young to be singing about stuff like this. That's all I wanted to say. I do love this song though. In the center of attention. Everybody talks about me. Gossip. I'm the topic of gossip. Jimmy B. Talking about gossip spreading like wildfire. It's out of control. This, the lyrics of the song make me think about, like, you know, obviously I've watched Enhypen and High, the first season of Enhypen and High. I wanted to wait until I was done with this album before I watched the second season. I mean, they're only 4 episodes each. And then there's Enhypen O'Clock, which I haven't started yet. And I'm not doing it for the channel. I just like to watch it, just like I'm doing BTS Run. Obviously, if I was going to do it, it would have been because of, I would have been doing it on Patreon. And yeah, we already know the whole thing about Patreon and me. Anyway. But this, like, I think it was Jay, obviously Nikki, Sunu. They were all still going to school during this time. And probably some of the other guys too. Right? Maybe not Jake and Sunghoon, but I would think Sunu, maybe Jungwon. But obviously, a handful of them were still going to school at this time. So them going to school, obviously the people that they were going to school with probably had already seen them in compete, right? On Island, and then they got really popular. And so, yeah, so probably a good portion of these lyrics probably relate to how they felt, like, you know, girls coming after them because they were popular, because they were in a group, idol group or whatever, and people talking about them, and rumors spreading about them. Yeah, anyway. I love Nicky and his deep voice when he does that. Sorry. So in my last video, I talked about how, in the intro outro, I talked about how Koreans pronounce, like, English words completely different than we would, right? And I was trying to come up with some examples, and I talked about, you know, RM's pronunciation of Icarus and Boy With Love. And then and Rocky from Astro, how he spells his name versus how and pronounces his name versus how we would pronounce it. Gossip here. So gossip for us is spelled Gossip, right? And we say gossip. For them, it's gossip, and it's Gasip. Gossip. So, and it's just because of how they spell it, and then how they pronounce their letters versus our Romanized version. Anyway, just another good example. It's noisy. Suddenly I'm the most special person in the world. That was great. Love it. I love the video. I love this song. I did like the translations, obviously, not literal translations because that would make everything really confusing, but I do look, I can't talk. I liked how this is probably related to the experiences that some, if not all of them, are having right now, because you go from wanting to be the center of everybody's world, right? They wanted to be BTS. You know, they saw BTS in a concert or whatever, or saw what BTS was doing. A good handful of these guys, I mean, they said it in Island. They were like, I went to a concert, I saw BTS, and I was like, I want to be that. And to actually being in the process of being that, and the world of difference that probably had on their perception of what this idol life is actually like. And so I love that this song kind of portrays that. Anyway, I love both of these songs. They're both going to be on my playlist, probably on my repeat, because literally every song that I've listened to from Enhypen has gone on my on repeat playlist, including the intro for the last one and the intro for this one as well. So, all right. I'm excited to continue on with my Enhypen journey. Obviously, we're going to go on to the next mini album / full-length album, because it's going to be a mix of everything. If you haven't, oh my God, it's been 5 minutes. No, it hasn't. I can't remember what video. If it was the beginning of this video, sorry, I'm probably going to repeat myself. I'm just going to say that I'll do the previews for the next album. And then I'll do the music videos, including the one that just was released. And then we'll do kind of like what we do for this one, because obviously the third mini album they just re-released as a full-length album, adding 3 songs to it to make it so. So the next couple of videos are going to be like a mashup of those 2 albums, because you can't do the full-length album without the mini album, because it wouldn't exist. Anyway, that's all I was saying. It's been a long day. I have a long day tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed that you guys enjoy my videos. I want to say thank you to all of the engines out there that have been watching my videos, commenting and subscribing, because you guys are awesome. I'm really glad that I decided to go with Enhypen as my third group. And yeah, so once again, I am so looking forward to the next album that I really want to just start now, but I can't. Besides, it's not like you guys are going to see them right away, because, you know, between editing and releasing, trying to schedule this stuff, it's going to be at least another week or so before I even get to it. So it's probably going to be another week and a half to 2 weeks before you guys even see any of those videos. So, life. If only I could not work for a living. Right? I could just stay at home and do nothing and watch videos and get paid for it. But I am not that ambitious with YouTube. It would be nice, but I don't have the patience. I do this for fun. So, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful weeks, wonderful year. I'll see you next time.